You told me that your God was beautiful. Yeah, but I have not complained about every ugly thing that he has done for the sake of saving faith. If there is such a thing as grace, well then I must presume that either I have not earned it, or he's saving it all for you. So don't you worry about a thing. I'm sure that your God's got you like a puppet on a string. Don't you worry about anything. I'm sure that your God's got you like a puppet on a string. She had a stained glass window for a heart, a shoebox for a chest cavity, and a kaleidoscope for a soul that would reflect its light back at me. Depending upon the day, she's shown different colors. She had a handful of favorites she kept locked inside her cupboards. She's got drawers in her stomach, knows how to swallow her pride when it gets compartmentalized in the crawl spaces and builds up inside. She says she's fine, but she lies. She wears sunglasses all of the time to try to hide her eyes in the night. Stays out of the shadows. It's one of the only times that her true color shines. She says, you're talking about me like you know what I mean, but you know nothing at all about leading this kind of life. Baby, don't my heart's as black as my lungs are. I keep bitterness in these cabinets next to all my bad habits. You either find faith or lose it. You either had it or have it. Well, I have had it. So I wear my smiles on the good days and I keep in these baskets where my grimace face in life without the opiate for the masses. You pop, you're gone! Like these pills that I take to bear the circumstances. What's the difference? I call out to your God, but he never listens. You call it praying? Well, I'm just wishing that things could have been different. She said her daddy didn't want her, so she squanders to be the mother-father figure for her daughter. A piece of clay, recreating herself as this beautiful basin from the situation that she's been placed in. Built for retaining life, a feet manufactured without the proper water, or a potter, and her heart, it cuts like a knife. It's priceless, and it's as hard as a diamond, but she's been selling it for nickels, and everybody's been buying it. Now there's cracks in the basin, the way there's cracks in the basement, the place where her daughter's daddy beat her in when she dared to face him. The way there's cracks in that cement that she can dig her high heels in. While she waits for another customer to come and pour his water in. She said her mama was a little bit crazy, a little lazy, a little biased towards the media mainstream. Prone to feigning or naming it feigning when she'd pass out after blazing. Just after Papa came home late for the hazing. The alcohol made him crazy! That's when I started praying, but nothing started changing. That's when I started blaming. We're all on our own! There's nothing in those stars. There is no hand out there to save me. Could you save me? Save me. She loved Vogue and American teen magazines almost as much as she loved vomiting. Trying to match a model women that she'd see on the movie screen, said, I believe that she loved me, and maybe it's a fantasy, but I think that she cared for me like she cared for methamphetamines. Don't tell me I need saving. You point your fingers so righteously. All these people punching at me to practice their piety, but I gave your God a chance to save me. So thank you kindly, greatly, but it's just me and my baby, me and my little girl, us against the world. So sweet dreams, daughter. I'm gonna be your mother. I'm gonna be your father. Every time another man just like her father bought her, she spent the nickels on diamonds for her daughter. She had prisms for eyes. But one time she took off her mask to let me inside. I paid her for her time, told her that she was valuable, and she replied, yeah, right, I'm about as valuable as the next man in line. But I came to tell you, you're beautiful, okay? I think that you're lovely. I think that you're made for more than you settled for. She said all of them. Every single one of them tell me they love me. I used to dream. I used to have big plans. I used to believe that there was somebody out there that was bigger than me and that he would take care of me and that I could grow up to be whatever I wanted to be. But I guess it's too late for me. So I started selling my dignity to give my daughter that dream and to make it a reality. I used to dream. I never meant to quit. Who's to blame for this bullshit? But girl, I will not even mention it. The hands that were dealt, I don't understand, and I don't have all of the answers, and I don't know all the plans. I just wanted to tell you, you're beautiful, okay? I think that you're lovely. I think I know love that loves the unloving. She said, you told me your God was gorgeous, but I just can't see it. I want so badly to see color. I want so badly to believe it. I keep an ounce of hope inside of one dresser drawer in my chest. Every now and then, it grows. It watered to a seedling at best, and one time, it grew and it stretched through the cracks all the way into the next, but I just can't make it blossom because I just can't make myself forget, and now there's nearly nothing left. She's got a kaleidoscope soul, but she's got grayscale lenses. She's got wrought iron bars that keep up her defenses. She's got all her emotions hung up on hooks in her closets. She's got little hints of happiness tucked away inside her locket. She's got high hopes of heaven stapled to the doors of her cabinets. She wraps the hopes up in packets of personal baggage to mask it. She's got angels singing to her from the lips of ballerinas and a music box that she keeps locked behind this door, cemented to a heart of rocks. But if you lock long enough, they say that door can be open. Here's the open. Until then, I just wanted you to know that you are beautiful. I think you're lovely. I think that you're made for more than you settled for. She said all of them tell me they love me, but I think you're gorgeous. I swear it's true. I swear that there is more hope out there for you. But as for me, see, when I was six years old, I saw my first Goosebumps episode on Nickelodeon. Ah! And that stupid TV show made me so scared of werewolves. I was afraid to walk into the dark for months on end. I guess not a whole lot has changed since then, except for now, well, these monsters are personified within. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to scare you. It was a joke. I feel like such a terrible person. I'm getting a little older now and still learning what I think about those depressive tendencies. But I know with all my heart, that's not how it goes. How does this poem go? 7, I had to pray, 6 years old. Goosebumps episode. Nickelodeon. That stupid TV show made me so scared of werewolves. I was afraid to walk into the dark for months on end. And I guess not a whole lot has changed since then, except for now, these monsters are personified within, and I go to sleep with them. And I cuddle with them, and I dream about them, and I pretend that I'm 7 years old once that fear has finally gone away, until I saw my father's ghost inside my childhood home's window panes, and some silent shadow man that followed me around the halls of my house when I was 8, so I held on to the belief that something dark is lurking around my family to this day. And I used up all 999 lives, so by the 10th time I die, I'm going to be right by your side, and we'll both agree that we tried to land on our feet. You poor boy. I don't even believe in demons. I know, man, I know, me neither. Nobody does. Nobody believes in demons until you've seen them. But I will say this. I don't smoke that ganja. And I'm not gonna smoke that ganja because 1, I don't believe it's what I need. 2, I got married in April and my wife would freaking kill me. And 3, all of my friends, all of them already smoked enough of that weed for 2 or 3 of my lifetimes. And I fell apart while I watched them fall apart. So I figure I got enough falling apart in my system already. And I'm scared for my family. I'm scared the werewolves are gonna keep attacking my dad. They already bit him up pretty bad. They devoured him. They're spread into my mom's side of the bed. I've been thinking way too hard lately about getting some meds to help clear up this depression. It's clouding my head with those tiny little red and white and black and blue and green and yellow and orange pills scare me half to death. When I was little, my mom hung this elephant on my wall. Just use your imaginations. I had to pray to God that it wouldn't eat me in my sleep. I'm getting a little older now and still learning what I think about those depressive tendencies. But I know with all my heart that the same God that kept me alive then is the same one that holds my hand when I'm weak, and he gives me hugs when I weep. And I don't want smoke to be the reason for my rock and roll. I don't want substance to be the reason my body bleeds. Prone to wander, Lord, I feel it. But if you'd hold on to me, I promise I'll do my best to keep on trying to believe. So come thou fount of every blessing into my heart to sing your praise. Streams of mercy, never, ever, 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 ever ceasing. Call for songs of loudest praise. Teach me some melodious sonnet. Sung by flaming tongues above. And praise the mount I am fixed upon it. The mount of your redeeming love.